Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Timberwolves? Will round 3 end in an upset of epic proportions? Coming right up.
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series of 3-1. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. You look at the Thunder. They've got it back on their home court, Greg. A great shot to close it out tonight and advance to the finals.
But they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
And that one, no good to start him off on the night. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall. The Thunder pull it in. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Randall outside. Edwards looking it over. For 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there it is for him.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Holmgren against Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good from Randall. All free throws good from Randall.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he lifts on top.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Randall. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Randall's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Let's go. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen. Show us your best move. Let's go. You're on the screen.
Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. From outside the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still without a basket. That one drops for him.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here is Conley. Inside, there's Gobert, and he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards against Dort. Edwards dishes to Gobert. The Thunder pull it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. And he's good on the second. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And here is McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one. Shane Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Timberwolves have gone 4-10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Puts it up from 12. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. The Thunder have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Caruso finds Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. It's Edwards on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. Baseline J on the way. Edwards, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over McDaniel. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randle outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren's one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. Williams up on top. He's defended by Randall. Fires the three. Williams can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Randall. Rebound by Williams.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's McDaniel. Hasn't made one yet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Here's Caruso. And it's all evened up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McDaniel. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Back to Hartenstein. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Mr. Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the second free throw. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. Basket good. Caruso's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
DiVincenzo passes to Shannon. Handle with the ball. Back to Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Holmgren. 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Williams kicks to Caruso. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Shannon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. To the side.
first one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Higgins is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Minot. Back to DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. Here's Reid. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo against Wallace. Caruso, a screen on DiVincenzo. The drive by Holmgren. Pocket 6. Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second is Anthony Edwards. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Garza's checked in. On the inbound. Oh! Man! What a finish!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Now here's Caruso. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Reed with the screen on Wallace. Driving the lane. Poked away and taken away by Wallace. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The finish. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
For 3, Holmgren. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive rebound. And the wide open shot from Reed. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Holmgren finds Jang. Holmgren sets the screen for Jang. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Caruso grabs the miss. Under trailing by 3. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Reed with a screen on Caruso. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caruso against Edwards. Now here's Reed. Back to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. The Thunder have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the second free throw, good. Here's Conley. Nothing on the board. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
The Timberwolves hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Time. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now Wallace. He has yet to score. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Dort, defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wallace against Conley. Here's Reed. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Alexander Walker on the wing. The 3 ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. They now take the lead. Edwards got 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside, Dort. Williams for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Caruso. He has 7. Pass to Holmgren. Connects on the 17-footer. 15 points for Chet Holmgren.
And gosh, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And Gobert hits to Conley. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Conley. The Thunder making the shot. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For Oklahoma City, Jang's checked in for Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. McDaniels against Wiggins. And here's Conley outside. Kept alive. Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Rudy Gobert is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
And Gobert drops them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Here's Jang. A three-pointer off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Shannon. Mr. Randall. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Now, Jang. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jang with a screen on Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jang. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall surveying the D. Mr. Gobert. Randall down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. McDaniels against Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 4. Randall outside. Back to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 7 points for Mike Conley.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves shooting about 42% so far. Here's Shannon. Randall outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota. Outside Williams. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Here's Hartenstein, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The first one falls. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. 1:16 left now here in the second. And here's Randall. He's got 13. From 13, the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now. Conley dishes to Gobert. 26 seconds left here in the second. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the lane. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander looking to get it going, and he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so that's the end of the first half. Minnesota on top, leading by 6. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it? Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
You guys are making me hungry. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 6-point game. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now Dort. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Dort against Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. 12 points for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Leaving the defender behind. That's a hard screen to fight through. Somebody needs to talk to him.
For Minnesota, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Line for one.
That one misses for Randall. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Gobert. Over to the left wing. McDaniels. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive board.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Off target with his three. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Conley. And here's Gobert. Randall outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. Dort kicks to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Holmgren. Bangs home the trifecta. Holmgren's got 18 points in the game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards, the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Fires from the line. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's time for the dance jam. If you see this on Love It Free, if you know what to do, change your move.
Look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Now you look at Hartenstein, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Oh, here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Randall no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot will not fall. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Conley into the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Dort.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. first one drops.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And Conley drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall against Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Thunder trailing by 9. Williams inside. Working on McDaniels. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. To the right side. Gobert dishes to Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
And he makes both free throws. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Now Dort. Williams with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Misses the layup. Minnesota leading by 9. Mr. Gobert. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to drop it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Conley finds Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. No, boy, lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker. He's checked in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from Randall. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 18. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Caruso grabs the miss. Under trailing by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Randall, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
It's the decision-making and pace that make Conley so effective in running the pick and roll.
At the top of the key, Williams to the middle. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Conley. Got a piece of it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Thunder trailing by 5. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Caruso. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Reed with a screen for Randall. Drills it from outside. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Wallace with a screen for Williams. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wiggins outside. Pass to Caruso. Now Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Steps back and fires. Wiggins finds Wallace. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good there off the double clutch. Timberwolves leading by 8. Shannon passes to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Holmgren. Cans it from downtown. Holmgren's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Well, you know, that last three got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Here's Holmgren. 8-point game. Puts it up from 12. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Alexander Walker with the ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That free throw missing. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Nails the third. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. Pass to Holmgren. Takes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 25 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Randall. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And now an update on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Hopefully, he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench. So try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
For the three, Reed misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Williams, and the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a three. Drains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Caruso. Defended by Alexander Walker. He's checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Garza's checked in, and it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Reed with a screen for Conley. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Conley against Waltz. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his third foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Pass to Caruso. Chang with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Reed. Buries it from three-point range. Reed's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Driving to the basket. Dort misses. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now DiVincenzo. And here is Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Conley. Reed with a screen on Caruso. Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. Here's Anthony Edwards. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. Under trailing by 9. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jack. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Minnesota, Joe Ingles. The line for 2.
Free throw drops for Ingles. For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cason Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Julius Randle subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Ingles drops them both. Under trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. To stop the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Now, here's Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Joe Ingles.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
McDaniels against Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from downtown. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Williams. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Hartenstein against Gobert. Conley for three. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And Minnesota has possession. Conley gets to Randall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Holmgren.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, even the great ones have off nights, and this definitely qualifies as one of those for him.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards. Pass to Randall. McDaniels with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And they're trailing by 6. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Randall is doubled. Conley with a wide open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Back to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Timberwolves leading by 9. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Total determination from Holmgren there. Taking the foul while in the act.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hit by Randall. Conley for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Here's Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. 2 shots.
Throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
He's off on the second.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. Outside, Dort. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to McDaniel. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Attacking right away. Daniels wasting no time there.
Gobert with the block.
And just a huge victory at an important time in this series. Not to mention a tremendous motivational boost, if you will, for Minnesota.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
Things may have been looking bleak for him coming into the game, but this is going to be a big win for him. And down just 3 games to 2 now. They have a lifeline here in the conference finals.
Yeah, and it's not just that they stayed alive in the series, but the way they did it with a dominant performance here tonight. It's going to make for a very interesting Game 6, that's for sure.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Rudy Gobert.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, and my teammates brought out trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.